What's up, y'all? I'm at the gym again. Haven't started my workout yet. Just got here. I really don't have too much to say. My back's kind of hurting, but hopefully that'll loosen up once I get going. I mean, I feel alright. I feel pretty good. So I know I got some objectives and stuff I'd like to do, work on today. Haven't deadlifted in a little bit. So deadlift, more glutes and hamstring work. I'll probably squat today, maybe. I don't know. Pull-ups is a given. Bench press, I won't work on. I might do dumbbell first. I don't know, but anyway, this ain't gonna be a long intro to this video, so here it is. Ham Sunday. Alright, y'all, so I started out with pull-ups again this workout because just a tip for anybody that's new to working out. Whatever you work out first while you're fresh, it's going to be pretty much what's gonna get your max effort, if you will. So since I'm really working on these pull-ups, or at least trying to build strength in that, I decided to work this first. So it's pretty much same old band assisted. Still can't do pull-ups on my own. I suck. But my head's getting closer to the bar. That's nice. Oh well, head's not at the bar anymore. Oh well, no, that one was back. These look a little better. They look a little better if you look at my other videos. Like after the first rep, I was just getting progressively lower and lower and lower. So I guess I'm building some strength. Now you see, yeah. Now I'm kind of struggling. I think I'm also doing more repetitions. I think I was doing like 8 before. I think I'm doing 10 now. And I'm still supersetting this with side lateral raises as well. I was trying to superset everything in my workout, like I said, to keep my blood flowing and to keep my heart rate up. I did not film my warm-up. My warm-up consisted of doing rotator cuff exercises. So working my rotator cuff, those little muscles in your shoulder. I'm working those because I tend to have shoulder pain when I don't. Also, when I warmed up, I can't remember what else I did, but I did something else to warm up as well. So here's the second set of band assisted pull-ups. And as you see, I'm not really taking no break in between there. I'm just going from one thing to the next because I'm not really working my shoulders in a pull-up, so it gives them time to, kind of recuperate. As you can see, I'm barely getting up there hardly at all. I'm resting in between reps. Yeah, it was getting real rough right here. This is just... But I mean, in order for you to have progress, you just gotta put in the time under tension and the repetitions and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. I'm not satisfied with it. By far, I wanna progress. I think I was cussing myself out actually. But onto the side lateral raises. Really trying to focus on flexing the shoulder to raise the weight. And I can assure you, after I got done, my shoulders were on fire. Absolute fire. When I got done, you see I'm taking a little break there. Then squeeze out the last few reps. So here we are back again at the bar. I think I did take a break to get some water, but that was it. And I came right back. Now these I'm getting a little bit, well, the first two. Then we're back to the fatigue is setting in, and I'm not pulling myself as high. See that one, oh, and then that one's lower. And that one's even lower. It's funny now, but at the time it wasn't funny. I was hurting and I was really working hard. I don't know, I get frustrated when I feel like I'm working hard, but my body just won't do what I want it to do. But it'll get together. Y'all notice I missed something. I was so focused on pull-ups, I didn't even do my side lateral raises in between there. I just went on to the next set of pull-ups. So yeah, I skipped a set, not paying attention. So I need to pay closer attention to what I'm doing in the gym. I don't even think I want to do this set. I think that's why I was hesitating, taking so long. But I will say this: my grip strength has improved tremendously. Because hanging up there now, used to be I'd hang up there for a while and I'd start losing my grip. But I can hang up there pretty good, no problem. And by the way, my feet are close to the floor, but they're not touching the floor. I know you can't see them. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, that's my last set of pull-ups, and I'm jump down here and do my side lateral raises right quick. I think I was doing 10 reps on those. And those are 20-pound dumbbells, by the way. I can do these with 25, but I can't get the weight nearly as high with 25. And I can't do as many repetitions. And you want to try to lead with the elbows on those. You don't want to lead with your hands. But then I moved on to bench press, and I just kind of warmed up with the bar. Nothing crucial, just I think I did about 20 reps just so I could feel warm. Kind of moving my feet there, you can tell it doesn't take much effort. That's a 45-pound bar, by the way. Anybody who's wondering. Those are 20-pound dumbbells on the floor. You'll see what I do with those in a second. But yeah, I just kind of stopped at 20. I felt warm and kind of, that felt nice. So I'll go get some weight here. Turn the fan. Because it was hot and humid in there. But it's all good. So right there I'm putting on 15s. So put 15s on both sides. 45 plus 30 is 75. I think that's what I started with. Let's see. And I think I did, however many reps of that I did. So yeah, I went ahead and put the weight on. And then, like I said, I'm supersetting with calf raises. And I do the calf raises on the end of the bench because that way I can get a full stretch on my calf. And you'll see me doing double bounces. Charles Glass recommends these. And I must admit, I find that they work really well. Like, your muscles get fatigued really quick. Like, I couldn't even really get 20 reps like this. I could only get 15. And on the 15, I'm talking about my calves were just on fire, burning. So, then back to the bench press again. Well, this is 75 pounds. I'm not sure how many reps I did this for. But what I am pleased with is, if you see, I just kind of have my feet on the bench. Yeah, that weight's really easy for me. If I have my feet there, I'm not struggling at all on that one. I didn't do too many reps because I wanted to kind of work up and see where I was strength wise. I wasn't gonna try to max out or anything, but I wanted to not tax myself too much on the lower weights, so that I could, get to a nice challenging weight and really put some work in. So here I come back and do some more calf raises again. I think I'm doing 15 reps on those. I'm pretty sure on that. Because like I said, by the time I got to 15, I was absolutely burned out. And you'll see I try to hold it for a second at the top. And I know the light's not very good, but I have to admit, the last month, my calf development, I've noticed a difference. I have noticed a difference, and that just comes from, you see me take a break there because my calves are on fire. I mean, they're almost to the point of cramping. But I've noticed some nice calf development. Yeah, when those are done, I can't wait to be done with those. Then that's when I remember that I need to go put some more weight on. So here I grab some more 15s. So I think, let me see when I come over to this side. I'm pretty sure those are 15 more 15s, so I'll put 30 more pounds on. Yeah, those are 15s. But that's the same place I went back the other 15s. So I add 30 more pounds to that. So this right here is 105 pounds, which is pretty good. I'm not struggling with that as much as I was a few months ago. I think that was 5 pretty good reps. And they moved pretty good too, which is good. I'm trying to talk myself out of taking a break here and hurry up and get on these calf raises, but I decided to put more weight on the bar first. We're gonna grab another 15 pounds for this side and 15 pounds for the other side, so that'll take it up to 135. And if you guys remember when I maxed out, my max bench was, I think, 125. Yeah, it was 125. So this is 10 pounds over my max from, I think, about a month ago. Yeah, it's at least been a month, maybe 5 weeks. And when I put that weight on there, I had not done 135, so I was unsure if I could even do that weight. But 105 felt okay. So I said, well, let's jump up. More calf raises. You can see I'm kind of, and some of them I'm kind of pausing in between. My form is kind of going a little bit, but I'm still trying to really hold and squeeze at the top. You can see I take a break there. I mean, my calves are like just roasted. But I'll just jump in there and finish the set, and then jump back up on the bar. When I first lifted that out of there, then my feet are all, I don't know, I think I was rushing it or something. You see I put my feet down? Like, put your feet down, idiot. And I'll be honest, at 135, I struggled to get that up. Struggled, but I was glad to get it up. Because any other time I tried 135, I could never, like, I couldn't even get it off my chest. Not even a millimeter. I couldn't get it up. So I went over there and I took 30 pounds off. And then let's see what I put back on. Because I know I do some more bench here. I can't remember what I put on. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna grab some 10s. So this is going to be 125 here. So this is what my max was a month ago. Now I won't lie, my chest is kind of taxed at this point, but I was just trying to push through and get, do a little building here. When I lifted that, it felt uneven, and it was. My hands weren't right. So there we go. That 125, I'm pushing that hard. But I still wanted to get into more reps. And I knew at 125, I wasn't going to be able to get in too many more quality reps. So, because in order for me to build, I want to get quality reps and not crappy reps. And I don't want to just do one of this and one of that. So I decided to lower the weight some more. If I remember correctly, I go get some 5s and take this down to 115. Yeah, I went and got some 5s. I think I had done all the sets I was going to do for calf raises. I was pushing the bar over some because it was kind of askew. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I had completed all the sets I was going to do for calf raises. I think I went to get some water or something. I don't know. I went somewhere. I don't know what I was listening to at all. I don't even remember. Listening to something. Maybe I took a dance break. I do that sometimes. Oh, maybe I was going to do some more calf raises. Apparently so. Completely forgot about this though. Yeah, I have to understand I'm doing the voiceover for this like a week later. So, I remember for the most part what it did, but the little stuff I don't remember. If you notice here, I'm not doing the double bounce. I'm just doing the straight. But I'm going to do more reps. I'm going to do 20 reps. My foot was sliding off the end of the bench there. I'm still trying to squeeze it to make sure I really squeeze at the top. Why I have my feet on the dumbbells, I have no idea. And I didn't fix my feet, or not. I have to, yeah. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna bench that like that. But anyway. See, that moved okay. So I felt like I could get some good reps out of that. And I was pushing almost to failure. You can see my left side pushes a little more than my right too. I'm gonna have to do some more dumbbell presses. Here I added 5 pounds. See that little green plate on the end? Those are 2.5 pound plates. So this is 120. And I was completely fried. But I was glad I was able to get that up though. And I'm like, that's a wrap on the bench press. So I decided to do some squats. Like I said in the intro of this, my back was feeling really tight. I'm not exactly sure what caused that. It really wasn't so much when I went straight down that I felt it. It was more if I would like bend down or whatever and twist to the side. And if you see that look on my face, when I went down, my back cracked like 6 times. But it actually felt good. So I kept going. My back didn't crack anymore. But yeah, the first time it went down, it was like, it sounded like a gun. Or at least to me it did. On the bar there, I have, that's 105 on the bar right now. I did not squat very heavy because my back was feeling, I didn't want to take the chance of hurting myself. So I kind of went a little lighter, but still got some good quality reps in. My thinking is later on in the week I can do some squatting with my back got together. But as you can see, I added 30 pounds, so it's 135 now. And if I'm not mistaken, 135 is heavy as I want. And 135 is not hard for me. You see me pausing there, really just because of my back. Like I said, I'm not hurting bad, but I'm just trying to be careful. Then I switch to a different camera. Do another set of 35. And I'm singing, I'm sure. I don't know what. And on these last 3, I only took 1 breath for the last 3. I probably should have breathed in between, but it's all good. I came back and did another set. That was perseverance, because if I remember correctly, the set before this one, I did not want to do any more squats. But this set actually looks like the best set. That moves really well. That looks pretty good. So here I was going to do some deadlifts, and once again I didn't go really heavy on the deadlifts either. I left 135 on the bar for this as well. Surprisingly, even though my back was tight, the deadlifts, they didn't really bother me too much. If you notice, I'm trying to go down slow on the eccentric, on the downward. I'm not just dropping the weight, I'm trying to ease it down. And but I will say this, I only did 1. Actually, no, I didn't. I did 3 sets of deadlifts, but I lost the footage of the other 2 sets. But I still kept the weight the same, 135. Here, I just used some bands to work on my glutes some. I lost some other footage as well. I did some bridges as well to work on my glutes. But this here, I'm just working the outer thigh. And I'll switch and get the other leg. And I probably should have had shoes on, because there were a couple of times on that wood I kind of slid in my socks, but it's all good. And I will admit that after I got through the set of these, they burn. Because you're not just working the leg that you're moving. The other leg has to stabilize you. So it's like you have to squeeze everything at once. So you're not just squeezing your glute on the right side. You have to, squeeze the glute on the left side too to hold stable. Just like this maneuver, the other leg has to hold you stable. So you're squeezing the glute on the right side, but on the left side, you have to keep your core and everything else stable so that you don't move too much. So you see how I was grabbing, because it was burning. It was really burning. So this goes to prove that you don't always need weights for things, and I'm going to do a video about that. Alternatives to using weights. And look right here. Balance. You don't always need weights for things. Bands do work. They work really well. There's a lot of different exercises you can do with bands. They don't take up much space. And you can just buy one at a time. They're inexpensive, honestly. Bands don't really cost that much. I do have a set of bands at home that I use for various things. Balance. This probably ain't the best way to do this, but this is how I decided to do it. And I tried to hold it for a second. Squeeze the inside. I tried to hold that for a second before I let go. But I think I could do better on those. My inner thighs aren't the strongest. They should be a lot stronger. I've neglected them, which is why now I'm addressing them. But this also works on your balance too. But you see, I'm kind of rushing it too. I should really I scooted over a little bit too, so I can get a little bit more resistance on the band. And that's another thing. Bands are variable resistance. The further out you stretch them, the harder it is. It's pulling back against you. So it's actually a dynamic movement instead of just a simple static movement. So that's why the bands are also pretty cool. But yeah, here I just kind of finish on out some glute work toward the end of the workout. I did work my biceps as well. But once again, I kind of lost that footage of my biceps. It got corrupted, if I'm not mistaken, which I hate that. Because I really want to show you guys what all I do. But I'm glad to have gotten the majority of the workout, so you guys can see it. So I mean, from here on out, it's pretty much just me doing band work. Really not much for me to talk about. I will say, when I got through doing the bands, my legs were on fire, especially my glutes. And my inner and outer thighs, they were absolutely on fire. So with that being said, y'all just enjoy the rest of the video. And until next time, I will see you guys later.